Yo, what's up everyone? How's everyone doing today? Yo estoy Demon Shark y bienvenido a un nuevo video. And today I wanted to basically just do a different language video because since I speak Spanish and a little Japanese, I was like, why not do a video about translating all the tracks in different languages. So basically, I just do it in order and do it per cup and basically just translate all the videos and explain like how it works and how to pronounce it. And if you want me to do it in Japanese, I can try my best to do it, but let me know in the comments on what I should do if you want me to do it in Japanese, to understand how to say it in Japanese and translate it. So, without further ado, let's just go on with the first track. So, the first track, this is obviously called Mario Bros. Circuit. And basically, it's very similar to Spanish, so it's not going to be too difficult for how it is. But for Spanish, it's Circuito Mario Bros. Or Circuit Mario Bros. Translated into English. So you just say Circuito, which is Circuit, Mario, which is Mario, and then Bros, which I think it's similar to English. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. But that is basically how you say it in Spanish for Mario Bros. Circuit, Circuito Mario Bros. For the next one, it's for Crown City. So, I'm not really 100% sure about this one because I had trouble pronouncing it because I've never seen this word in my life. But I'm gonna try my best, but I might say it wrong. So, Crown City in Spanish is Ciudad Corona, which I don't know what that means, but Corona means crown. I assume that means city though, city crown, which I assume, but I probably say it wrong. Ciudad Corona, which is technically city crown. Alright, for this one, Whistle Stop Summit. I already almost forgot to say it in English. Oopsie me. So, for Whistle Stop, it's a bit more complicated, because I had trouble also doing this by myself, so I had to make sure. I literally had to Google Translate just to make sure I'm saying it right. So, for Whistle Stop Summit in Spanish, it's Cañón Ferroviario. Cañón Ferroviario, which means railway cannon. I'm not making it up, you can look it up. But, so, cannon is cañón, or canyon, and ferroviario, I'm pretty sure it's railway, but I'm not sure because I don't say this word a lot. So the next track is DK Spaceport, which translates to Puerto Especial DK, or it actually means DK Spaceport. So the first part is Puerto, which means port. Especial. Apparently it means special, but I think it also means a different word. I guess it means space, but I'm not sure. So far I've said especial as in special. Maybe it's actually space. And then DK, you know the other one. It's DK. That's how you say DK in Spanish, DK. So, yeah, that's basically how you pronounce it. So, we've done all the Mushroom Cup, aka Champion. And now we're gonna go to the Flower Cup, which is Flor. So let's start with the first track, Desert Hills. Alright, so for this one, Desert Hills, it means, in Spanish, Desierto Sol Sol, with that's hard to say. Desierto means desert, and then Sol means sun. But in the game, they mentioned it. Desierto sol, which basically means desert sun. So I was confused also when I'm reading it correctly, but that's basically how it is. But yeah, just say desierto sol. You can just say desierto sol. I'm pretty sure it's gonna mean the same thing. I don't know why they just put two sun in the title, which honestly I don't get either. But that's how it goes. Alright, in the next track it's Shy Guy Bazaar. I don't know what I'm saying. So this track is Shy Guy Bazaar, obviously in English. But in Spanish, obviously, I was very surprised that it's pretty similar to basically English. But it just has an accent, that's basically it. So, in Spanish, it is Bazaar, which is basically bazaar, and then Shy Guy. So, Bazaar Shy Guy. Or you can just say, like, Bazaar de Shy Guy, to, like, make it be more clear. Now, this is the track you've been waiting for. Not really. But it's obviously Wario Stadium, and it's also very similar to how you say it in Spanish, so it's basically just backwards. So, for English, it's Wario Stadium, and for Spanish, it's Estadio Wario. Pretty sure it pretty much means Estadio means stadium, Wario means Wario. Yeah, you get the point. But yeah, it's basically it, cause like, it's pretty straightforward. But we are at Airship Fortress. And for Airship Fortress, it's a bit complicated, but it means the same thing once you translate it back to English. But in Spanish, it's Fortaleza Aria. Yeah, Fortaleza Aria. Alright, so we've done the Flower Cup. So now we're gonna do the Star Cup, which is Star means Estrella. Copa. A Star Cup, obviously. So let's do DK Pass as our first pick. Alright, so DK Pass was a little bit confusing because I don't know why they wrote it like that, but I guess that's how it is. So for English, I already fell off, damn. For English, it's obviously DK Pass. But for Spanish, it's DK or DK Alpino. Alright. This track, Starview Peak, which it is in Starview Peak, I freaking brain fart, I guess. So Starview Peak is in English, obviously. But in Spanish, it's Mirador Estelar. Or, I thought it was Estrella. I think it's better if you say Mirador Estrella. So like, it basically means... Mirador means lookout, and Estrella means star from the Star Cup. So, Mirador Estrella or Star Lookout. Alright, for next one is Sky High Sunday. So, Sky High Sunday, it's pretty straightforward. So, for Sky High Sunday, it means Cielo Helado. Which, I'm not 100% sure what Cielo means. So, if you know, I guess, write in the comments. But Helado means ice cream. Alright, welcome to Wario Shipyard. The place where there's a bunch of water. So, English, it's Wario Shipyard. Already know. But for Spanish, they went a little bit of a twist. Which is pretty interesting. I'm surprised they did that. But in Spanish, it is Galeon de Wario, which I assume it means gallon of Wario. Or water gallons of Wario. They just didn't put water for some reason, but it's basically Galeon de Wario. Which I assume it means gallon, because gallon, it's gallon, it sounds similar. But maybe I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. But so far, at least, it's Galeon Wario. So far, we have done part 1. Or the first half. I don't even know why I did part 1. But we've done the first half of all the cups so far. So we are on our way to the second half, starting with the Shell Cup, aka Caparazon. which honestly I never used that word in my life, but it's caparazon. See, that is so weird to say it, but I guess that's how you say it. So, Koopa Troopa Beach. I'm so glad I don't have to say it, like the whole thing. So, I'm glad they cut that short for Spanish, because I wasn't going to say Koopa Troopa for like half of this video. So, for Spanish, it's Playa Koopa, or if you want to make more sense, Playa de Koopa, which basically means beach of Koopa. Playa means beach, and then Koopa means Koopa, or Koopa Troopa for English. They just say it in short, which, honestly, so much better compared to English, because we made it so long unnecessarily. But yeah, that's basically what it is. Alright, we are doing Faraway Oasis. So, obviously, it's gonna be really different in Spanish. So, for English, it's obviously Faraway Oasis. I almost forgot about it. Oh my goodness. How you say it? It's Savannah, Sala Picante. So, the next track in the Shell Cup is Crown City also. So, we're gonna skip that and go to Peach Stadium, because I'm not doing 2 tracks at once again. So we're gonna skip Uridad Corona and go with Peach Stadium. I just realized I just said it all wrong. I meant to say Peach Beach. Yeah, that's my bad. So, wait, I did the wrong one. Dude, I'm an idiot. I meant to do, okay, I got mixed up on my tracks. Alright, so this is supposed to be Peach Beach, and I forgot about the Peach Stadium from the other one, so I accidentally got mixed up on the tracks again. So that's my bad. But let's just mix it up a bit. So this is actually not on the Shell Cup, this is in Banana Cup, but I did the wrong track. But we're doing this anyway. So for this one, it's Peach Beach. And I think you already know what beach means, so beach means playa. So, English, Peach Beach, and in Spanish, it's Playa Beach, Peach. So, I'm not gonna do this again, but you already know Wario Stadium, Estadio Wario, Peach Beach, Playa Peach. So, they're very similar. So, same thing, Estadio Peach. It's reverse Peach Stadium. So, we're just gonna do a quick rundown on what that is. And go to the next one, which is Soti Speedway. Alright, for the track is Soti Speedway. So, I'm surprised they changed it completely, because I thought it was gonna be related to something else, like the one that we're saying it, but no, it's pretty much similar like to Crown City. So, for Spanish, it is Ciudad Salina, which I don't know why they say Salina, which literally means like, which it means translated, it's Salt City, which weird because when I say salt, I mean sal instead of like the Salina. So, alright, Dino Jungle. So for Spanish, it's Dino Jungla. Jun means Jun instead of like Jun, like June or something like that. But it's basically just Dino Jungla or Dino Jungle. So without the E at the end, you pronounce it with the A instead of the E. Alright, for this one, it's Great Block Ruin. So we usually say, to make it short, we say Great Block Ruin to make it easier. So we don't have to say that freaking question mark. But obviously in English we say Great Question Block Ruin. So for Spanish, you say, dude, I am messing up my turn. For Spanish, you say Templo del Bloque mayúscula. Templo, which is temple, del bloque, which is of block, and mayúscula means question mark. So we've done Shell Cup, which is Caparazon, and we've done Banana Cup, which is Plátano. So now we're gonna do Leaf Cup, aka Hojas, for leaf. And we're gonna start with Cheep Cheep Falls. Alright, so next one, it's Cheep Cheep Falls. For Spanish, it's Cascadas Cheep Cheep. Or Waterfall Cheep Cheep. That's basically what it is. It's a dandelion death. I can't even say that. Dandelion death. I think that's how you say it. Or death. Something like that. But for Spanish, gee, it is a long title, but bear with me. Gruta Diente de Leon. So for this track, it's pretty quite simple. So for here in English, it's Boo Cinema. But for Spanish, it's literally, you just switch it. So you say, Cine Boo. That's all you say. Cine for cinema, and then Boo for, Boo. For Bone Dry Dune, it's very different compared to Spanish. So in English, Bone Dry Dune is Bone Dry Dune. But for Spanish, it's Caverna Osea, which means bone cavern, I think. Yeah, something like that. So, Caverna Osea, or Bone Dry Dune. Alright, so we've done, that was the Leaf Cup we've done already, aka Oha. We have two more cups. We have Lightning and Special. So Lightning Cup is Centella, aka Spark. And Special, which is Especial. So let's do the Lightning Cup when we're starting with Moo Moo Meadows. So this is Moo Moo Meadow for English. So for Spanish, it's Pradera Moo Moo, or Meadows Moo Moo. That's basically what it means. So Pradera Moo Moo. I was a bit confused about this one, but for Spanish, it's Monte Chocolate, which translates mountain chocolate. So, Monte Chocolate. I usually say to make it much easier, you can say montaña, which also means the same thing. It's just different version of Spanish. It can be a bit complicated. What I usually do, I do chocolate de montaña, or to make it much easier. But I think they both mean the same thing. They're just saying it in different ways. Alright, we got Toad Factory. For Spanish, it's Fabrica de Toad, or literally Toad of Factory of Toad. Literally, that's what it means. So, Fabrica de Toad. Alright, before the next track, check out this awesome shortcut. Boom. With ease. Alright. We got Bowser's Castle. For English. For Spanish, it's Castillo de Bowser, or Castle of Bowser. It's pretty similar to Toad. So we have done all of the lightning track. Or lightning up. So, aka Centella. So now we got one more cup, which is the special cup, or Especial. So let's start with Acorn Heights. For Acorn Heights, to be honest, I had trouble saying this myself because I thought I was going crazy. But for Spanish, it is Aldera Alborea. I'm gonna say that slow because I want to make sure I'm saying it right too. Aldera Alborea, which means tree village. So I usually say Arbor just to say it in a short form. So you can either say Aldera Alborea, or you can say Aldea Albor. So I'm not gonna do this because we already did this earlier. But you already know Mario Circuit, Chiquito Mario. It's just one tiny one tiny title, just roll with it. But if you want to repeat, Circuito Mario or Mario Bros. Circuito Mario or Mario Circuit. So when we did in the Wario 2, we have to. It's basically Estadio Wario. Now this one is Estadio Peach. I can't really say it in Spanish for some reason. It's spelled Estadio Peach. The last and final track, Rainbow Road, a way to close off. So Rainbow Road is Senda Arco Iris. Senda track, Arco, Bow, Iris. I don't know, that's not a little translation. But Senda Arco Iris or Rainbow Road. Alright, so that's basically all the tracks from English to Spanish. I really had difficult time saying some of the tracks because I know Spanish, but like I have trouble saying it because I don't know, it's just me. My accent haven't been on point lately, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you liked the video, comment, like, and subscribe. Gracias para ver el video y veo ahorita. Bye bye. Oh, also, if you want me to do this video in Japanese, let me know in the comments. Because I'm still learning the language, but I can understand the writing. So, let me know if you want to write it, if you want to see a video in Japanese. So, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.